Hey guys, welcome to day number 6. Hope you guys been doing the work and excited to go through this journey with me for next few weeks now, right? A few days at least. So what we're going to do today is we're going to talk about what's the day number 6, what are we going to be doing. But before I get into it, I want to talk about something. So one of the important things we must be doing right now, if you don't, if you haven't realized by now, is what matters the most at this part of your journey is to focus on things and focus on the right things at the right time, right? So the people who are successful, if you look at them, they learned one thing which most people don't do it. They learned this thing is if they focus on the right thing at the right time, which give them the maximum results or maximum output, they're the ones who actually manage to succeed in life. Because our focus, or normal people's focus, is very scattered in the daytime. Like wherever you work, you're pretty much doing so many things. And the people who are successful in their life, they're very focused. The approach is very focused. When they sit down and read a book, they just read a book. When they watch TV, they're just watching TV. When they're playing with the kids, they're just playing with the kids. When they're doing some sort of work, they're just doing that work. And I think this is a skill set. It doesn't come easily, especially today when everybody is just on the phone and notification just keep going. So it's not that easy to do it right now, but it's really important that you master this skill, because being focused and staying focused on the path is the skill set will take you somewhere. Doesn't matter what you do, whether you do this business or something else. So today is I've got something else for you, right? So there are two things what we're going to talk about. We're going to talk about strategy, but also some of you guys talked about the inner conflict. So below this video, you're going to find another video which is about inner conflict, a lesson which I did a while ago as part of the quantum mind process. So I want to give you this lesson as part of that. So after this, go and watch that as well, help you do that, sort of help you with the inner conflict. And also, uh, if you downloaded this book yesterday, this book, we're going to talk about the chapter number, last chapter, which is 25th, which is right at the end, 25th, last chapter. And we're going to talk about the strategy. So the strategy is the fast growth method. So what is fast growth method? Fast growth method is based on three steps. These three steps are attraction method, education method, and then a conversion method. What it means is we attract people we don't know, meaning that how do we attract people we know or we don't know? And how do we educate them about our services, about what we do? And then once we educated them, how do we actually convert them? So there's a three-step process. And what we're going to do is for the rest of the time while we're here, we're going to go through and apply this process in a very quick, short format. I wouldn't be able to give you all the templates and everything because that's part of the implementation program if you come on the other side. But I want to give you something, right? So get your kickstart on this so that at least you have few clients coming on board. So what we're going to do is in the next few days, what I want you to do is from uh, day number 4 or 4 days from now, make it 5, 4 or 5 days from now, depending which one you feel comfortable with. Uh, uh, 4 days from now, organize an event, a virtual event via Zoom. Create a Facebook event. So create a Facebook event about your stuff, whatever you're going to teach. And that teaching has to be something to do with how to, right? So something to do with how to teaching means that how to have a better sleep, how to have a better relationship, or how to do this, right? So this is what you're doing, creating an event, a virtual event 4 days from now on Facebook. And if you need graphics, go on Canvas or canva.com and create a graphics there, publish there. What are you going to teach in that event? So the event, you're going to talk about three things. Remember the problems we looked at it? Day number 1, the major problems they have, you talk about top 3 problems and how they can solve those problems. So what basically you're doing is in that event, walking them through the path you have designed on day number 2 or day number 3. So the path. So remember what we said, people are not happy, they want to be happy. And what's the path? So your event should be, hey, if you're here, sorry, if you unhappy and you want to be happy, um, and create an event for being happy. This is where you want to be, or create an event how to get rid of this. And in the event, you talk about the path, right? Exactly path what you designed. So you're helping them taking from here to here, exactly step by step. So the event is all about helping them or sharing that how they can how they can get the results, right? So that's what you're going to be doing. So organize an event which is in a virtual event. You don't physically have to do it. Basically, a webinar, a 30 to 60-minute webinar. And it's going to be not easy if you haven't done it, but you must do it, right? Organize an event, uh, a webinar, and create an event. And you said about this and put a 3 steps. What are you going to teach in that, or 5 steps, or 7 steps, depending what you have. Add some some sort of saying, hey, this is what's going to help you create that event, and share that event, right? So that's what you're going to be doing. So today is all about organizing an event 4 days from now. If you got any questions about this, please put in the comments below. Love to answer them. But you know what you need to do, right? So it shouldn't be many. If you have technical questions, how do I do this, how do I do this, find out, figure it out, Google it, right? Do something, but I really want that event to happen, right? So there shouldn't be any roadblocks saying, hey, I don't know how to do this. No, no, no. Google it, YouTube it, find a way, find a way. So please do not make excuses that you don't know how to do it, because you know by now how to click a button and run a session on Zoom, right? If Zoom is too hard for you, run on Facebook Live, run it on your Facebook Live, right? If that's too hard, but just run a session, do it on Zoom. My preference would be running through Zoom on a webinar. So Zoom, buy a Zoom, which is Zoom Pro, and then add a plugin of Zoom webinar on top of that, right? So if that's what you want to do, but run a Zoom meeting, do a Facebook Live, you just need to run an event, right? So but find a way, find a way. If you have any question, just let me know. I'll love to answer that, but you have to organize the event. That's part of the deal. That's part of the thing you promised, and you said you're going to take action. So this is an action you must take, because without this you will not get clients. Go and do it, and there is another video, watch it, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.